We'll figure it out.
Okay, this is very linear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's that off to the side?
Oh. You could tilt a ladder sideways.
Yep.
Well, obviously that's something I want to do, so...
Yeah. Okay, that's the stairs.
What?
See?
I mean, those
Oh, can
are
you look up?
stairs.
Can you look up?
Oh. Oh, holy shit! The stairs that were too steep.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're still too steep, but we give it power, so maybe we can make them not too steep.
Alright.
There's also a lever up there to pull, so...
Is that what you meant by the Scooby-Doo stairs?
Yeah.
Okay. I missed... I did not map that the way that...
Another one of those.
Alright. Okay, well, now we're powering some stairs.
Yeah.
Well, that's really good. Hmm. There does... Wait. So wait, is the big orb the, like, observation tower just from another side?
It's something like that. You also
Or...
go down those stairs on the other side. I don't know if we really explored those much. Not that way.
Hmm.
Um, you know, we went down like the right here to go down through like the secret door.
Uh-huh.
Maybe try this way.
I mean, this is
Did
just
this? Oh, that's just where
down.
we started from. Never
Yeah, we
mind.
can look. There was a corpse here, but now there isn't. This is spooky.
Spooky. Okay, never mind. Um, I guess go back up towards orb.
Cause yeah, like
And
there's another
actually
area there.
go outside. I think there may be something easy to miss. Oh wait. Turn around and like look towards the exit of the like stand at the exit of the gold orb and look the other way. Yep.
Oh, that's actually easier to see if I. Oh, go. Okay, goodbye. We powered some stairs.
Yep.
Well, that's obviously what we wanted.
Definitely, because now we can definitely still get out of here.
Yeah, that was of benefit to us. Uh. Oh.
Yeah, we were here before. This
Hmm.
is how we powered those. So anyway, we don't want to put those up yet. I just want to didn't quite remember how to do it. So
What use is there to have a button that allows us just to lock ourselves in?
maybe if we had another way out, it wouldn't lock us in.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, maybe let's check out the other side of the thing.
What do you mean the other side of the thing?
Well, we like flipped 2 switches in there, right? There was like 2 different like levers we flipped that had stair images that had sideways ladders on them.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, if the other one was the Scooby-Doo stairs from before, then
Mm-hmm.
essentially we need to come at this island from an entirely different way.
Yeah.
So,
So let's go to an entirely different way.
all right, let's do it.
Now that we're power gamers, we know how to skip cutscenes.
All right. I like cave. I want to go down a cave for this.
You want to go on a Thunder Mountain?
I think that's what I want.
Cool.
Yeah. No.
Still, if it dumps down in the garbage every time. It jumps down a goddamn chute.
Oh my god, how do I even get down? Are those stairs?
Yeah, it's a ladder down.
Okay. I call every method of vertical transportation a stairs, and I am right more often than I am wrong, so I will never stop.
We do usually use the stairs for things, unless it's an elevator, in which case there's a button in the way, so...
True.
Ah, the doors that are doors in both positions. A door that it's never ajar.
Alright.
When is a door always a door?
Ah, here's the orb. Oh. And... powered stairs.
Now we get in.
Powered stairs. Oh, Lord. Wait, that mysteriously, like, connected this? Oh, no, it
Well, not
didn't.
entirely.
Well, rip. We cannot, there is no physical way for a human to cross a gap of 2 feet
No.
across.
No, there's not. You don't want to risk falling, do you? You can't die in this game. If you die for real.
Oh no.
No, you solved the puzzle. You hit the button.
Did I? The animation is playing very slowly. Oh my god, I solved the puzzle. So, okay, let me sum up 50% of the puzzles in Myst. Turn around and make sure there isn't something hiding behind, like, the obvious thing that you just did.
That's a lot of the puzzles I missed.
Alright. Well,
A lot of
let's
this is
check
very
it out.
dumb.
I solved a puzzle. Let's see the fruits of our labor.
Mm-hmm.
The fruits of our labor is... we get to do this part again.
It's a shortcut.
Aw, man.
Now you can link this door to like the opening door. But because there's no actual video, it's just noise, you can't
Yeah.
actually skip it.
Well, okay, now it's linked to...
Yeah, but if you rotate it 2 more times, it'll be linked
Yeah.
to the door you want. So listen to rotate noise twice, because if there's no cutscene playing, you can't skip, even if it's just running a wait instead.
Gamers don't look behind them was the 90s version of Gamers Never Look Up. The goal of this game is to touch all levers and buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Yeah, so
There you go.
now we have the entrance to the front,
Mm-hmm.
which is worth something. So
Yep.
But we still can't trap ourselves in. Because if we trap ourselves in... Oh, look. Okay, now we can trap ourselves in.
Yeah.
Still don't know to what end, but obviously it has to be the right thing to do because it's a lever I can press.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Goodbye, stairs. I didn't want you or need you anyway. Goodbye. Alright. Well, that's fun. Let's try to take the upstairs that we just acquired. Wait.
Yeah. You go towards
Yes.
rotating.
Yeah. No, okay. I know what's going on. We're going here. Okay. And now we're in normal starting area.
Yep. And now rotating, which we do quickly.
Yep, the one place we can rotate quickly. Alright, now we take the upstairs. Yeah, we have earned this.
Mm-hmm. You know what we earned?
Did we get to flip one switch? Oh god, a puzzle.
We earned marble puzzle.
What the fuck? Alright. So we've got a 5x5 grid, but 6 colors. So that's messed up. Okay.
Welcome to Marble Puzzle.
Okay. We learned a lot about colors last week.
Right. When we were in the observation area.
Yeah. So we have... Oh, Lord. Like, we mapped things to colors.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, the place where we met the Mola Mola, it had specific colors for specific cardinal directions?
Yes. Or for specific, like, areas. Do you also recognize the outlines of these, like the thicker outlines in this area?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess now if I didn't understand how those puzzles went together, now I do.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So we've got, let's go ahead and put a dot in each piece. So, well, there's only 5 pieces though, and 6 dots.
Mm-hmm.
So we talked about cardinal directions. And we also talked about how, like, the pieces are associated with cardinal directions.
Mm-hmm.
So in theory, if we knew those 2 pieces of information, we might be able to associate a general shape outline with a color. But that definitely does not tell us, like, where it goes in the 5x5 grids within them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the other thing is that there's the big observation tower, which lets you click on a thing that is an island represented by one of these shapes. And it shows you a topographical map.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, what if the idea is you have, like, each of these represented by a color, represented by the direction, because we have directions associated with colors. And then, like, you need to put this little thing on, like, its highest point or some shit.
This, my dear, is a Zyborn clock. This is the fucker puzzle in this video game. Like, if you thought the animal noises puzzle was absurd, this is like asking you to culminate everything you know about this video game to solve this one puzzle. It's toy for adults.
All right. Okay.
So yeah, So yeah, so there's a few things you may want to that like we so you have some good leads on this puzzle, right? Like one, what colors correspond to which things? And then also where do these marbles go in their things?
Right. And also there are 6 marbles, but
Yes, but
like
only 5 places.
yeah. So either one of those is unused or like all right. You know what? I'm going to see if I can find a notebook because now that I am like disconnected from my laptop, I could
Mm-hmm.
take notes. I could reasonably
Now it's time for
take
you to take
physical notes.
notes.
So yeah, this
All
is
right.
like I was actually going to say a spoiler for a game that I like a lot. So never mind. But I'm gonna be right back. We're pausing the stream for this.
I will as well. So be right back.
I have to have a notebook. I cannot find a notebook. I know I have one because I got one from like Perforce at GDC.
First.
Curse. Noises.
All right, I've returned.
All right. So I can't find any notebook, even though I know that I own one. Oh, I know the mic is hot.
Hmm.
I wouldn't have. I mean, I wasn't gonna shut the stream down for this. So
Yeah.
I totally have a Perforce notebook that I got from GDC, and I can't find it. It'd
Cool.
be perfect.
Oh no.
But
All right.
I
So
do
then try to take
have
it-
my unlimited vacation policy for exempt employees that I'm gonna write on the back of. So, yeah. All right. So let me go ahead
Great.
and draw a couple things. First, I'm just gonna try to draw the tetrominoes here. The tetrominoes that are basically not tetrominoes for the most part.
There's two of them that are.
There are technically two tetrominoes. Okay. Da, da. Then the square on the top.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh shit! I'll be right back. I have graph paper.
all right, that's sweet. And then the little the one that's got fives, and then the one that is just a little square on its own. All right.
All right. So need a 25 by 25, right?
I guess we do. I'm just drawing the 4x4. Maybe maybe I should try to be
Let's-
drawing more.
This is a. Sure. This is a 5 by 5.
Sorry. Yeah, when I said 4, I meant 5.
Yeah, I figured. Just wanted to double check that.
Okay. So, we have 6 colors. We have red, green, blue, orange, yellow, and magenta. And then we have the like north, sort of northwest puzzle thing. Accurate to within an order of magnitude. First off, is there anything we can do here? Nope. You can look at the puzzle, you can fuck off.
We'll turn back around.
Yeah, wait, hold up.
A little lever thingy.
Yeah. Oh, is that how I like check the answer?
Basically, yeah.
And well, I guess now I've locked in those lyrics.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is basically its way of telling you, nah.
Yeah. All right, so to put in my answer, I would lock in those lyrics and then press the button, and then it would do something instead of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
The Scantron piston. All right. Okay, so the other clue that was important to this is right here, I swear, which is that, so north is the square, and north east is the, I don't know what to call that shape. The
A
square
block?
with the little nub.
Or like 5 block?
Mm-hmm. Northwest is the L. Southwest is the big one.
Mm-hmm.
And southeast is the little B square. So that's important.
Yep.
Now, what I would like to do,
I'd also go take a look at Gen's journal,
yes,
which is not we don't
yeah,
have that in our inventory. That's in the workshop place that we can get to now more easily.
yeah. So the two things that I would like to do are,
It's actually really close here now that I think of it.
yeah, shit, are check out, yeah, Gen's notebook and the observation tower again.
Yes, which is also through here.
Yeah.
How convenient.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm going to the notebook again. I'm sorry, you guys.
This is fine. We're just gonna flip through for pictures. We're just looking for pictures.
Yeah, we do not have to read the entire notebook again.
We already solved that one.
We did that one. We did not get the fucking. Okay. Yeah, here's some diagrams and shit. There's a different. Yeah, so there's a different diagram. So this.
Yeah. Is that the same, like, cycle of directions, though?
It is rotated.
Yes.
So, like.
It's rotated 2 or 1 over, right?
Yes. Yeah. So this is
And-
one counterclockwise of the one inside.
Right. And so what this is saying is, work on the central power source got off to a bit of a bad start, I'm afraid. But the pace has picked up considerably since then, and I anticipate no further delays. I'm looking forward to finally having civilized mode of transportation.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a power generator.
So it's like that thing goes like that. So that's, I don't know what to make of that. The fact that, like, oh wait, and we solved that one too, didn't we? 2, 3,
No, we solved that
7.
one. It's 2, 3, 2, 3, 7, 8, and then 18.
Yes.
Because you figured out that extra dash there meant 10.
Yeah. Oh, the black moisty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Okay, so what the heck does it mean that the one diagram in the tower is rotated from this?
Well, so maybe go back to that diagram in the other tower quickly, because there's one other detail we may not have taken note of.
Did it have an orientation to it?
Potentially.
All right, well, how do we get out of here? Oh God, it's not. Wait, yes, it is.
It's that
this
door
one.
there. It's that door. Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The one that has the button to summon the bathysphere is not the one where
Is
you
the
find
opposite
bathysphere.
direction of where the bathysphere is from. Yes.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
I love video games. Okay.
Video games are great. So
yeah, it has a gap.
right, and so if you look, there is actually there's a dash up from the bottom, a dash up from the top, and a dash from the to the left, or to the right. Sorry. So look at look at the walkway that you're on,
Yeah.
and that like mirrors it. So then, which island is directly in front of you? Like directly across from you right now?
Oh no, don't make me have an actual, like, overall mental map of the island. I'm shit at that.
You need to know what the whole world of Riven looks like.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Understand the universe.
Okay. But so, I mean, actually, though, like, this is exactly our orientation. So, like, the pathway is behind us. There was a gap here before we placed it. Snap. And then this is an entrance. So, oh, holy hell.
So now we have an idea of directions, kind of.
Didn't Saffron put these all together for us?
Saffron's book is unfortunately empty of helpful diagrams.
Well, she gave us
You got
that.
that password. Yeah. So it wasn't entirely useless. It's just that it kind of had one use.
So wait, you flip the thing downward, and then... Whatever.
And then lower it, I think, is what that's saying there. I don't know. Oh.
The brain tree. Brain tree sure does exist.
Uh-huh.
You sure can power the thing.
You can either go to Alewife or Ashmont or Braintree.
Alright. Got some real good, like, Boston humor. It's good.
For all those Boston fans out there, shout out to Shabadoo, the Boston fan.
Yep. Alright. So, I'm not sure, but guessing it might help.
Mm-hmm.
It had a weird kind of circle. Yeah.
So, maybe, let's look at what islands we see in those directions.
Okay. Let's... Yeah. I see nothing. Got it. Good. Okay.
Cool. That one's great. Really useful. Love that one.
I mean, okay, I could actually lower the thing just so I could kind of go in that direction.
Uh-huh. Make sure to raise it again, though, because...
I mean...
it's not worth... Actually, I don't think you can switch it from this side anyway, so... Anyway.
Alright. Well, that...
But maybe, I mean... Yeah.
I mean, that's like a... It's a bathysphere track, but, heck.
Yeah, so...
So each of these little Tetris pieces, I'm going to keep calling tetrominoes even though they are not, for the most part. Have you ever done orienteering? No, I was a Girl Scout, and you don't learn shit in Girl Scouts.
To be fair, I was also... Well, I was a Cub Scout. I was never a Boy Scout, but I also learned shit about that, so...
Alright, Boy Scouts are fucking legit. They go, like, they do rapid and I wanted to be a Boy Scout so bad.
That's the thing. I wasn't a Boy Scout, I was a Cub Scout.
Yeah.
I never actually became a Boy Scout because we moved while I was in it, and I never registered in the place we moved to, so...
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I wanted to be a Boy Scout really bad.
No, I feel ya. The Boy Scouts, like, did shit and was all that. I went on a trip with my friends on the Boy Scouts at one time. It was a fun time.
My mom was a Boy Scout chaperone, so...
Oh, cool.
Like, she got to do a ton of stuff. Yeah, I went to Girl Scout camp, and what did I learn at Girl Scout camp? We made...
Lanyards?
No, not even. We made sit-upons, which was where you sort of sew up something and then put a bunch of newspaper in it and then sew the other end, and then you sit on it.
You made shitty cushions in fucking Girl Scout camp. That's so awful.
Yeah, that's all. We sewed some stuff a little. I don't know. It was garbage. It made me sad.
I mean, you know, I'm not saying sewing's a garbage thing. I actually wish I knew how to sew better. But, like, doing it with newspapers and stuff, like, come on.
I mean, like...
At least give him some fucking cotton to shove in there, you know?
Yeah. I mean, like, sewing is a good skill, like, but we didn't really learn how... Like, we didn't learn how to use a sewing machine or anything that would have been helpful.
No.
Alright, so that's an island in a direction. Don't really know what direction from here, but I think that's the one square. I am not very good at things, but I think that's the one square.
From what I can tell, that is the villager island, because it has the half cut down area and then the tree area. So yeah, so villager island is one of the directions.
Okay.
I
So,
guess. Yeah.
man, what are the islands even? You know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stop worrying about the fact that like my life is ruined forever, and go back to the observation deck because that's
There's one that's real easy.
huh?
Because that pipe goes directly out the direction we're moving. Like, if you turn around and walk a bit back on the walkway, so see all the pipes coming out of that central area?
Yeah.
See how one of them is going directly in the direction of that walkway?
You mean that one?
No, so turn around. Like, the walkway out the opposite direction of, like, see that
That.
pipe?
Yeah.
It goes out the same direction that walkway goes out.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go down that way, you have a pretty easy correspondence there.
Okay, so this is the one square island.
Well, go back and check directions again, I would say.
Oh, so wait, is this the 5 square island?
Well, I would look at the map again
I mean,
that we have here.
I have the map.
It might be I just forget because like, and I want to double check that.
Okay, so we're talking about this.
The
So
one
we're down,
yes.
and it's like that way.
No, so it's across from us.
Is it? Oh, is there an
Yes.
up exit?
Yeah, there is. See how it's like there's a little bit of gold bordering the outside of that like line?
Ah, sort of. Goodness. Okay.
Just a little bit.
Okay. So directly across from us. So yeah, this is the one that doesn't quite line up.
Yes.
And that leads sort of off toward Village Island. That's spinning. That's nice.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. Okay.
But the one directly across from us.
This is up. And this is sure something. I mean, we can go
Well,
to
it's
it,
an
I
island.
guess.
This is the like the boiler island
Yeah.
with the frog trap and all that stuff.
And an orb. Hello.
And the orb that we solved so we can go into it. Based on the password that all of them share.
Yes.
Yeah, remember this place?
Yeah. Yeah, because we activated
Yeah.
the power.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's this place.
So four squares is the one with the little with like the boiler power plant thing.
Yeah. So I'm writing into Foursquare boiler.
Yeah.
Because I think that's pretty conclusively correct.
Yeah. Oh man, do we have a frog yet?
Oh, we should check. It's been a while.
It's been,
We went
it's
to
been a
different
long
worlds.
time.
All we need to do is rent a cabin for the summer with no power and no food and buy a bunch of old Foxfire magazines. Oh. And by the end, I'd either die or come out as woodsman. This will make up for the fact that my Cub Scouts chapter really sucks and you get to join Boy Scouts. Yeah.
Will it? I would totally rent a cabin in the woods.
That'd be fun.
That'd be fun. I mean, like, you know, as long as there were people.
So what I always did as a kid was we rented lean-tos up in Vermont.
You
So
rented
we
a
like
what?
this a lean-to.
Oh, okay.
So we got to like, you know, stay in a covered area basically, but still have like outdoor air, and was up in the woods of Vermont. So like you'd like wake up in the morning and look out over this like beautiful vastness of mountain covered in pine trees.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good place to camp. Is basically what I'm saying.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know about replacing MagFest. I mean, we would go... The problem is that we'd go insane. Or everyone would just start playing Magic, and then I'd go insane. You and your power-free... activities.
Yeah, Jensen bring his cube, and then we would just do that the entire weekend or however long we rented it. That's not. Now, if we could bring a power generator with us. So, like, okay, so when I was younger, my family would always go with our second cousins to go camping in Vermont. And it was like a fun thing, you know. There's like a little bit of there's like mac and cheese and hot dogs and s'mores and all that kind of stuff. And then we kind of stopped going because we had less time to do it and people were growing up and all that stuff. But like I always heard reports that like we were doing it where it was like, oh no, now people are bringing like stoves and shit and like doing it like on a barbecue and all that stuff. And it was like, that's fun, I guess, but also like that's not really what I want out of this. I always prefer the simpler stuff of like we're lighting a fire and we're cooking over that fire and you got to deal with that bullshit.
Oh man, a mess kit. I had a mess kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks really relevant. I can make a
Oh,
bubble.
how about that? Yeah. Yeah, it's all right, manifestos.
So, this is
So you remember
obviously important.
So you remember what this thing did the other way, right?
What?
Like
Wait,
if you
what?
turned around, I mean.
I mean,
So like you remember the other part of up here was?
I mean, yeah, where you could like just pick a button and have the like it does like the topology. Oh. Oh, so here's our internal 5x5 grid. Though this doesn't appear to be okay. So this is what I was saying before, where it's like, and then we find like the highest point, and maybe on the highest point put a thing. But this doesn't really correspond to one area. But
Yeah. So there's a logical reach you need to make for this puzzle. So do you remember? So you remember what those like what that directional map in Gen's journal was tied to? What his entry was about?
I mean, he was talking about a power source.
Right. Do you remember what needed power to work?
Ladders, everything. What? Okay. I
Sure,
mean,
everything.
The boiler needed power. You were constantly routing that. The ladders needed power.
Yes. What about towards Gen's final goals?
Oh, the book, like the book generator. Like the thing that makes the books go.
Right. And where do we find the books?
In orbs scattered around.
Yeah.
So are we trying to put a color on where the orb is?
Well, maybe take a look at the island thingy, or the topology thing, the topology map you have in front of you.
Yoink. I mean, oh, that's an orb that's distinctly in a square. All right. So it would be here in the one square, it would be in the second leftmost area. And that is definitely an orb shape. So I feel good about that. Because we need to put little dots in it, and because it's like the only thing on this entire thing that clearly fits in a grid, in one grid square. So that's a location. Well, try and do that a bunch of times.
Yep. Okay, so I have that in V1. If we're going with the x-axis with letters and the y-axis with numbers.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
I'm just doing a drawing and I filled in that square.
I did as well, but then I realized that like to communicate about it, we might want like a bit more to like say.
Oh, so here, like, we can click on individual squares.
Mm-hmm. Oh hey. Where have we seen a giant golden dome before?
Yeah. Huh. I'm just trying to rotate to get back in this position. Okay. Maybe. Yep. Wait, that kind of looks like an orb.
Yeah.
So it's in the. Ay. So it's like in the top left square of the top right square. So, I mean, it's got the right it's got the right orb topology, and it's you know,
Yeah.
it's just it looks right, and it's fully contained in a square. So
So I have it in O1.
yeah.
Just as a reference. Another important thing is we kind of have an idea what this island is now. What island corresponds to the shape.
Yeah, I mean, this is like our starting island.
It's the big old orb. So I'm gonna write this down as orb. So now we know what Boiler Island is and Orb Island is.
Yeah, that's the only square that has a... Okay. Hmm. It's pretty flat. It's pretty flat. I might have already clicked that one. I don't see any orb looking areas on this island. Which, I mean, I guess is fine. You don't have to have orbs on every island.
Well, important thing to remember. So, do you remember anything about the orb on this island?
Okay,
On this
so
island
this
is the Boiler
Boiler
Island.
Island. I mean, they were underground.
Right.
They were hiding. There were two of them, right?
I think there's only one here.
Okay, I guess it might have been a different area. But like, just like looking at this, I can't identify where an orb might be. I mean, there's a hole. That's sketchy looking.
All right. Let's take a note of it, I suppose.
Yeah, if I just need to figure out my orientation.
Yeah, I believe that the boiler is in the top left side of the map by default.
Do you think that's...
That would be...
So it's the top
Might
left
be.
square.
I think it's our best lead. So that's 4 down. That's a B4. Before what? Before.
Alright. So yeah, it's like... That's the only... I mean, again, it's sort of orb-shaped, and it's in... It's clearly in a space.
Yeah.
So that has to be related. That has to be the thing.
Yep.
So... Alright. Let's just real quick... And then let's, like, rotate this. We can't rotate it. Okay, well...
I think once you raise something, you can rotate it.
Yeah. I guess what I want to check is if I back away, does it reset? It does. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, it is.
That's the default orientation.
Mm-hmm.
That is good information to find out.
All right. So let's do the big one now. We'll regret this.
Mm-hmm.
That's tall.
It's very tall.
Not seeing any orbs. So tall. How I can't even fucking see. How am I supposed to know if there are any orbs here? What island could be this tall? Well, it's not too bad, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Still gonna rotate it. Oh lord. It's frozen. This isn't
no.
your stream or your stream.
Oh no.
Okay.
Can you back out?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna take off my wrist thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, alright, thank Christ. I thought the game froze for a second there. Oh, wait.
Wait, was that an
Go
orb?
back? That looked kind of like an orb.
Ooh, that's an orb. Okay.
That's an orb if I know an orb, and I know an orb.
Alright. So let's rotate this to get it in the right position.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
So that's... 4 over 2 down in this section.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think so. I'll rotate it real quick just to get... So... Dun, dun. I'm drawing actually purposefully shittily. And my excuse for this is because if it's purposefully shitty, nothing will line up, and then it'll be really obvious where my shapes are.
Mm-hmm.
So, there, and then 1 and 2. So, let's just rotate this real quick to make sure.
For reference, I have this in I-17.
Alright. Well, I still want to check out the other areas, because
Yeah,
one of these has
maybe-
to have 2 orbs in it.
And besides, like, checking every space may also help us figure out what island this is.
This is something. It's not orb-shaped. It's...
But then there's also this, like, section that's, like, jutting out, like, perfectly square. See what I mean?
Yeah. Like that?
Uh-huh.
This is my kryptonite, like actually mentally mapping the whole island.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is hard for me. I don't know if the Arby's is an orb. My instinct says no. Because the orb is a very distinct shape, and that does not have it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, we came from there, actually. Sorry.
Yeah.
Damn it! What? I clicked nowhere near there.
I'm trying to pull up F4 right now. There is a shitload of things overlapping there.
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
That's not.
Yeah,
how this
okay,
works.
cool. It's special
Whoa.
special logic going on there.
Wait, I got rid of it by pressing F4.
Oh man. Okay, don't use F4 here, apparently.
Alright, well... Alright, so the only
Yeah.
orb that we positively identified is here.
Is there. Yep.
Because, like, that's
And do you-
orb-shaped.
Did you get an idea of what island this may be?
I have no idea. I can't, like...
So two map out islands we've been to. We went to Giant Power Orb Island.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was the Boiler Island. There was the Villager Island, and there's this island that we're on right now.
Wait, this is separate from Boiler Island?
It is. We took a bathysphere to get here.
What is Squirrel Token excited about? Is that one of those things? Maybe. Probably.
Like one of those things that you press your face into and it like makes an impression of it. 'Cause, yeah, totally.
It's definitely
and
one of
those
those,
things
yeah.
rule, and I love those things.
Mm-hmm. But no, I mean, we... Oh shit, we did take a bathysphere. Holy shit. Alright. Heck.
It's totally one of those things we use for topography, which is actually way cooler. But yeah, so which island would you think that this one represents?
It's so tall.
Yeah.
Like... So is this... Hold up. Is this the island we're on? Because, like...
It could be.
It has, like... Because, I mean, if you go outside,
Mhm.
like, there's... I mean, there's this, obviously, but then...
Right.
Like, you know, there's ups and there's, like, a chasm,
Mhm.
and it's huge.
Well, if you look at the island where so yeah, you see that island over there?
Yoink? Yes.
Yeah. So which island do you think that one is?
I appreciate you trying to lead me to this, but this is like, I have nothing.
Okay, sure. So that's the Villager Island.
So that's Villager Island. Okay.
Yes. So I'll try to I'll be a little bit more forward about it if that's
yeah,
okay.
just do it. Like,
So if you go back to the topology map.
I'm fine with identifying orbs. That's what I'm
Okay.
like decent at.
Cool.
I'm
All right.
doing right
Sure.
identifying
So
them.
so if you look at that, you can sort of see the like. You remember how the Villager Island, like we went through the bathysphere puzzle area where we needed to like move to different places, and we went to the school and to the trapeze area and all that kind of stuff.
Right?
That was inside of an area with very high cliff walls on like all around it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at the topology area of that, that very closely resembles what this model is. So basically what I'm saying is this one represents Villager Island.
Okay. So Villager Island is the big one.
Yes.
Which, I mean, if I were gonna settle down, I'd settle down on the biggest island.
Yeah, totally. The one that has trees on it too, like there's a forest there.
Yeah. Alright, let's look for orbs again. Okay, that one's tall and got spikes. This is totally the island that we're on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna say this is what are we calling this one?
I want to call it, like, Topography Study Island. Which is, yeah,
I'm gonna
okay.
call it study.
Fair.
Yeah, like you can see the path going up
Yeah.
towards there. Yeah, this is totally fucking it.
Okay, I'm calling it topography because that's just a cooler word.
Fair enough.
But like, are there any orbs on this island? Then again, I mixed up this island with the last island, so I can't see anywhere in here. Those don't
Not on
look
this
like
end.
orbs. Ah. Wait, orb detected.
A bespoke orb.
Yes. Okay, so this is in,
We should rotate it to the correct
we should,
orientation.
but I'm gonna draw it anyway. So, yeah, this is in, like, the very left and second from the top. So, I'll shade in that. But, yeah. Oh, Lord. Wait. What?
It's very tall.
Okay,
See that orb peeking out there?
yeah, but we can't really see where it is. But it's second from the top.
Yes.
Because this is...
And it's...
Yeah, and then 3, 4, 5.
Rotate it back to the original position. So we know it's on the left side of that square.
Mm-hmm.
And then rotate it one more time to get the vertical position. And then it's in the second from the top.
Yeah, second from the top.
Okay, cool.
All
Then
right.
I have it in F22.
Sure. So I only counted one orb per area.
Yes.
So that's only 5 orbs.
Mm-hmm.
We're basing its orientation on the big puzzle where they all fit together. So like,
It's also the default. So if you leave and come back,
yeah, that's
it's like where
if you
it's
freeze
where it
the
defaults
game.
to.
So yeah, I just left
freeze
the
the
area and it's this,
Yeah.
So
So that's the orientation that's like default.
and it's this square, and it's
Mhm.
yeah, second from the top, very left column.
Yep.
So
So
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
All right, so we have only 5 orbs, but it actually would make more sense if we only, because there were only 5 like colors in that one observation area.
Right.
So it
and
actually
there's one area that had none.
Pardon?
There's one area that had none. We like went to an area and we pressed a button, nothing happened.
Mm-hmm. So like, what if we just don't use one of the colors?
Yeah, and that would mean that we're solving a puzzle with a number 5, which has
Right.
been a theme so far.
Right.
So.
So we need colors, and I remember that we had colors before.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to go back to that observation deck.
Let's go resolve colors.
All right, and now we know, like, for a fact how you interpret those tweets.
Yep.
But the question is, how do we